The best part about having this platform, combined with the trust of the families and the athletes, are when we reach seminal moments, huge opportunities for the players, we're glad to share it with you right here on Perfect Game TV. Hi there, folks. My name is Daron Sutton with an exciting update from one of the key athletes we've been watching for a long time. Southern Californian Bryce Rainer, recently making the decision to commit to the University of Texas. Now, this is a gifted athlete. When he hops up on the mound, he can change a game. He's got a left-handed, difference-making bat, and he plays right in the middle of the infield as well. The rankings tell us this. He's the #1 shortstop in the 2024 class and the #7 player overall. He's at Harvard Westlake in Southern California. Jared Halpert is his head coach. Think of Harvard Westlake like this. Major League impact about a decade ago. Lucas Giolito, Jack Flaherty, Max Fried have combined for 141 victories, all of them plucked out of Harvard Westlake. Then think of Pete Crow Armstrong. During the 2020 pandemic, that quieted down draft, he was picked in the first round. He's almost to the major leagues with the Chicago Cubs. So that's what Harvard Westlake is. But to understand more about who this athlete is, let's bring in Brian Sikowski, a very recent scouting report he shared with us on Perfect Game TV. The wonderful writer and scout breaks it down like this.
Yeah, he's a two-way guy, left-handed hitting middle infielder, like you said, Sut. There's a lot of people in SoCal who will tell you that they really like him on the mound too. When he's pitching, he looks great, big, lots of feel for the breaking ball at a younger age, lots of arm strength, lots of talent in general. But the left-handed swing, you got to see power coming there as he continues to mature. He's a good athlete. The arm plays from shortstop, like lots of tools at his disposal.
And Bryce spends time with us now. Bryce, congratulations on your commitment to Coach Pierce and Texas. I'm sure a lot of family and friends pitched in. And most importantly, thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you guys so much for having me on here.
How did you arrive at the decision that Texas was where you belonged? Explain the part where family played a role, your current friends, and you even are colleagues with a couple of current players on the team. Kind of pull it all together and share with us why the Longhorns were the right choice for you.
So it took a while, maybe a little bit longer than expected, but I'd say it felt like the right spot to go. And I have a few close friends who are committed there currently, and Lucas Gordon, who also goes there. He went to Notre Dame, so I'm mutual friends with him. Know him a little bit. Got to talk to him. And that was kind of where I was at.
We saw you in 18 win the MVP of a 13U perfect game event. In 20, you did great at the 14U PG World Series. 21, a 684 on base at the WWBA at the 15U age group. On that stage, you've always performed. So we understand that about your perfect game journey. Explain to us the level of battle that you go into playing baseball for Harvard Westlake. It's probably right there with travel ball, maybe at times superior. Help us understand your high school baseball program led by Jared Halpert.
Yeah, it's I would say it's pretty rigorous. Jared does a very, very great job there at Harvard Westlake, and I don't think I would be the baseball player I am today if it weren't for him and the rest of the coaching staff there. And the league that we play in is little to none. Like you got Jay Sarah, Olu, Notre Dame. The list just goes on and on. Huntington Beach. It's pretty crazy, but it's also it's a fun league. Definitely makes you a better baseball player.
Your dad is Michael. Your mom is Lisa. Your mom, college CSUN, ran the rigorous kind of track when she was in high school. Your dad played college baseball. By your words, introduce your parents to us, who they are and how much they've meant to you through all of this journey.
Yeah, my parents are everything to me. I definitely wouldn't be the person I am today if it weren't for them. So dad played baseball in college. Had a little injury, had to stop, unfortunately. Mom, she actually homeschooled me and my younger siblings through, I want to say 8th grade. So yeah, she had quite the job with us in the house at all times. So I'm very thankful for her, and now she's a doctor. So yeah, they're great people, and I'm very thankful to have them as parents.
Finally, Brian Sikowski called you definitely a guy who's known as a two-way guy. Just tell us where you are in your pitching journey, kind of the latest strides that you've made as a pitcher, maybe a pitch that you've adopted into your repertoire, and how long you hope to pitch.
Yeah, I want to take both hitting and pitching as far as I can go until someone tells me I can't do either one, and hopefully that's never, but you never know. And then so last year I didn't pitch at all. I had a little scare, shut it down, and just chose to have a year of rest and get a little stronger. But I'm coming back this year, so this should be a fun year.
As we say goodbye, give us a hook 'em horns, okay? I mean, you got to give us a hook 'em horns.
Yes, hook 'em.
Well done. Thanks for hanging out with us, man, introducing us to your family, to your coaching staff, to your program, to your decision to go to play for Texas. We appreciate you letting us hang out in your home for just a few minutes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me on here.
That's the best part of this gig, folks, and we thank you for coming on. The journey of the athlete that sometimes we see at 13 years old as they become men and baseball players, they find their place to play and their ultimate goal of reaching the major leagues. That's your stop for now on Perfect Game TV. Make sure and download the app. You can find us 24/7. Great stories just like this about great athletes just like this young man, Bryce Rainer, going to Texas.